Thanks to Tsietsi Munare there, the award-winning weatherman. Now, the Johannesburg-based poetry movement with art centres across all 9 provinces are currently underway with the Poetry Slam Competition 2016. The South African Provincial Slam is another step in the current state of poetry mission to build a stable and sustainable poetry industry. The idea is to merge major poetry societies. Now, for more on the festive, we are joined by the organizer and poet Kunene and Gauteng Slam winner Shoro. Ladies, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing?
We're great.
You're such a creative. That lipstick and dress gives you away.
I just want to brighten everybody.
Yeah. Only a creative or a person who loves their poet would get away with it.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Poetry Slam. What is it?
Poetry Slam is a very competitive space. It's a creative space where poets, writers come to battle on stage using words. Basically, that's it.
What is the current state of poetry in South Africa at the moment? Have we finally gotten around to making sure that it's a proper industry? You know, it's not, like people think you can just walk in and be a poet.
No. We're dispelling those rumors.
Yeah.
But the state now is that there was a time when poetry was at had a little bit of a lull going on, and now with the slam coming in, there are people wanting to be poet celebrities, which is also a cool thing.
Yeah.
So it's like an industry is growing.
It definitely is. Definitely is growing. Every month we have a new breed of poets. Every month, every year, different writers, different performers. So definitely it is growing.
Yeah. What can we look forward to 2016? What's on the lineup?
2016. 2016 is a mad year for poetry. It's awesome. We at CSP, Current State of Poetry, are hosting slams every month where we also facilitate writers, we facilitate in performance, we facilitate in arts administration for the poets. And we come every month, we slam, and we have winners, and here we have our Gauteng representative, because yesterday and today we were running poetry slams all around the country. So still to slam today, we have KZN, we have Northwest, we have Eastern Cape, Western Cape. We've had a winner in Gauteng, here's Shoro. We've had winners in Limpopo, Mpumalanga. So all around the country, in all 9 provinces, we were having a slam weekend, which is yesterday and today, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
The winners are going to be representing their provinces in Poetry Africa in October. So that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. I'm super proud for that. Yeah.
Talk to us about your subjects. What do you touch on?
A variety of things. But generally, the undercurrent is that African intellectualism must be highlighted. The stories that we feel aren't there must be highlighted. And also, I did anthropology, so having a little bit of our kind of anthropology, like when you talk about mkhono, where you talk about funerals and rituals and Sesotho se kana jwang le English, and how you have that conversation realistically. We'd love realistically for batho ba kgone ho bua like full on Sesotho. But really what's going on is that there's an interplay between the languages and embracing that.
I need to ask, how did this come about? I mean, when this came about, I was in Grahamstown, and it was during the National Arts Festival, and everybody in the audience wasn't clapping, but everybody was doing this.
Yeah, you probably
and the newbie, that one, I'm like, everybody's like, and then you look new.
That is exported.
Yes.
It's been imported. The snapping has been imported because there have been many people that are just like, I'm sorry, snapping is not what we do. But you get
different things at slams.
Yeah.
True.
What? People stand up, put their hands up and stuff. But basically, I think this is because poetry, it's the words.
Yeah.
So you don't want to probably have like claps going over the words. You want the poets to be heard, so you just want to have it silently clap.
Yeah.
Like
so now, Radidieta, it shows just how long I haven't been to a concert.
Yeah, I know, you must come. Actually, you should have been here yesterday. I don't know why you weren't. But
I feel
you know
like people who don't attend poetry sessions much, their soul's a little bit starved.
Yeah. There's something missing inside. Do you feel it too?
It's gone. put me in the corner. You put me in a corner in my own house.
Yeah.
You're out of order. All right, let's talk about what is going to happen today.
What is going to happen today is that we are still having the other 5 provinces to slam, who are going to have their winners represented, and we are going to have all this information on our Facebook page, Current State of Poetry. And yes, because yesterday we did crown Shoro, so she's going to be performing a little bit for us and showing us what she has.
Why is Johannesburg, though, the best backdrop to name the winner of the Poetry Slam?
Probably because we're here and it's more fruitful, but I hear that Durban has the best poetry. I'm not sure, but what I hear, I'm not sure because I'm not in Durban, sir. But I hear that Durban has the best poetry. But obviously in Johannesburg, man, we've got so many poetry houses.
Yeah.
Poetry is ripe in Johannesburg. Yeah.
And what do festivals like the Grahamstown National Arts Festival do for an art craft like Poetry Slam, and making sure that everybody is aware of this movement that exists in the creative industry?
I think that's where our arts administration facilitations come with CSP, helping the artists know how to take their craft, carve it the way they want, and to make it sellable. So when you do get to festival, it means that you are able to take your craft and show it to the people that, hey, this is what I have, and you are able to go around with your craft. It's not just you in your own space. Now you are able to go around different places. And when you do make it to festival, it means that you have been able to step up and say, yeah, I am able.
Katlego, why poetry though? All right, you want to add on to what she said?
I just wanted to add I think what it also does with what being in Current State of Poetry also does, if in terms of going into festivals, it allows you to play around with other genres.
Yeah.
So as much as there's a focus, the focus is poetry, but you get confident enough in doing things like impromptu and being confident in being a poet enough to be doing other things, to be doing theatrical things. So I think that's going to happen a whole lot more. And we have showcases that have happened. So where people have taken poets. Yesterday, Busisiwe Mahlangu, who's in Current State of Poetry, one of the best poets in Current State of Poetry and in her life. She put together this beautiful set and it was seamless. And I mean, that could be theater.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic in that sense, like the confidence of being able to play around.
With props as well.
Yeah.
All right, before I let you go, why poetry though?
Poetry chose me, but words. I think, we keep choosing each other, keep being like, this is a complicated relationship. But it's the best means that I have to speak out because, it's the best means that I have.
So it's a love and hate relationship? Or it's nice all the time?
No, it's a complicated relationship. I mean, I stopped it for about 4 years. And then last year, I came back. We just had to do it again.
Yeah. So it's complicated. All right. Ladies, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations again for winning.
Thank you
Good
very
luck
much.
for today. And then in October again, you said, hey, here's the
we
final.
are in Durban in October with all the 9 winners around the provinces.
So we'll test out Durban.
Let's see whether Durban is really best.
Let's see who's going to win for the nationals. I say it's you, girl. I say it's you, girl.
As the organizer, you're not allowed to say that. Oh, okay. So with us, talking to us about the Poetry Slam 2016, the Gauteng leg, will end things off with poets from Western Cape, Eastern Cape, Free State, and the Northwest. Show stopping the lineup. All right, let's take an ad break. We'll talk all